Let's now bring you the latest in our developing story. As residents count the cost of deadly floods and try to rebuild their lives, rescue teams continue to arrive in that province to offer some assistance. Newzroom Afrika's Pelane Phakgadi is in Durban and joins us now live. Pelane, a very good morning to you once again. Of course, the search and rescue mission is of high importance as families are still searching for some of their loved ones.
Well, I can tell you that after the devastating events of the recent week, yes, rescue and the search operations are still continuing. And more precisely with the officials saying this is more around the searching and the retrieval, because the rescue really, as far as they are concerned, seems to be just far, and the people may have lost their lives. And our understanding as Newzroom Afrika is that currently about 27 people remain unaccounted for in the area as far as the Etekin region is concerned, and about 6 bodies alone were recovered yesterday, or should I say they were retrieved yesterday by the search and rescue teams that you see here today. Quite a number they've gathered here this morning to get to their call, and they will be talking to their generals just to get marching orders for the day. So you've seen the police is here, the SANDF is here, private companies are also part of the companies that have came out in their numbers really to come and assist. So civic organizations playing a pivotal and very vital role to ensure that they assist the government in this. But they can see behind me the helicopters of the SANDF and as well of the police. Perhaps maybe just let's bring in Travis Tower. He is, of course, a lecturer at the university, Nelson Mandela University, and as well as the director for Rescue SA. Just to give us an insight, just over the week, the kind of work that you guys have been doing, I'm sure it must have been difficult. And perhaps, do you know the number of bodies that you guys have retrieved since then?
The exact number of bodies that we've retrieved since we arrived would be it's just below 20. I can give you the exact number. For yesterday, we recovered 6 bodies. We attended to 35 calls, and we currently have about 27 outstanding calls. When we arrived a couple of days ago, there were 1 or 2 technical rescues still underway, but currently, at the moment, I think most of the acute rescues are over, and we're focusing mostly on recoveries. The disaster throughout Natal, I am a Natal boy. I grew up here. I've been doing rescue in and around South Africa for more than 15 years. And living in Natal, this is the worst disaster I've ever seen. I remember as a boy the 87 floods, and that does not compare closely to what is at the moment. I think the communities are greatly affected. There's been a lot of landslides, a lot of houses pushed down into the river systems. The river banks have been burst, and there's still a numerous amounts of people that are missing.
Numerous amount of people that are missing, quite shocking. But perhaps maybe just give us an indication as to the amount of work that still needs to go. Yes, you have about over about 25 other calls you're talking about,
and that's just confirmed calls. Yeah. They are coming in continuously. Even now, as we speak, there are still reports of missing people, and there are more calls that need to be attended to. The operation, in my opinion, is going to carry on for weeks. This is definitely not a short thing. I mean, if you have a look at the areas that we need to cover in terms of searching for lost people, it's vast. There's massive amounts of debris on the river banks. It's difficult to find them. We need canine dogs to do those type of searches. Just because it's just so difficult to gain access to those areas, and the amount, like I mentioned, the amount of debris and sand that has been burst in the banks is very difficult for us to physically see what is underneath there or what's amongst that debris. So the canine's definitely what we need now.
Yeah, Travis, that also leads to my next question. I can see the SANDF here, the SAPS, private and civic organizations are here in their numbers. Is there other specialized expertise that you feel that if they were there, you would be able to do your jobs not only expeditiously but even more, quite more easily?
If you had asked me this 2 days ago, I would have said yes, because as we obviously mobilize for a disaster, it takes time for people to arrive. But I think with the various people that have arrived now, we do have all our bases covered. So we just got to take each call step by step, and slowly work through the different cases that are outstanding. I think that's. We are at the moment we are well resourced. We have a South African search and rescue that's also arrived, We've got the SANDF, we've got the South African Police Service, we've got Metro Police Services, all from search and rescue that are assisting us today. So it's a massive joint operation, and there's numerous skills and personnel at the moment to go onto the ground and serve the community.
Definitely, thank you very much. That's Travis Trower. There is a lecturer at the Nelson Mandela University and as well as a director at the Rescue SA. I'll just leave you to join the brief there for the morning. Thank you very much. As you can see, quite a number of the specialized or professionals, one could say, are currently gathering. They're going to be releasing and receiving their briefing for and marching orders for the day. We will be joining some of the operations here today, and as they do go on to try and, well, as Travis had said, at this point in time, it is to retrieve some of the bodies and not really rescue as much, but expertise. As far as they are concerned, they feel that they have enough expertise here from the SNDF, from the private specialized sector, and as well as the SAPS, and all they need to do now is to ensure that the operations do continue.
Very well, Pelane Phakgadi. Let's leave it there for now. Of course, keeping a close eye on the outcome. We do know that the death toll is a number that many on the ground are saying is far below the actual count when you take a look at how many families are still searching for their loved ones. Certainly a story that we continue to keep a very close eye on.